Right, let's talk about it. Strength training. Of course, my main goal right now is the marathon, the half marathon. But that doesn't mean I'm giving up on my strength training or my other forms of cardio. Just because my main focus is the running doesn't mean I'm not going to the gym. It doesn't mean I'm not cycling. It doesn't mean I'm not swimming. In fact, I'm actually doing those things to help me with my running. Think about it. If I only ran, I'd get better at running. But if I ran, went to the gym, cycled, swam, can't hurt, can it? Well, I guess it could. But anyway, the gym is something that's really important to me. After I left boxing, the gym is what I actually went to. I started bodybuilding, which is not what I do anymore. But I started to viciously research what it means to strength train, and I went into bodybuilding and then went into running and stuff. Now my approach at the gym is to do more like compound movements and pulls, pushes, dips, that kind of stuff, rather than focusing on isolation, like muscle groups. Now, while I still do isolation exercise and stuff, I still do preacher curls and I still do oh, I can't think of stuff. My main focus is the compound movements, your deadlifts, your pulls, your rows, that kind of stuff. One, because it kind of gives the most value for time, because you're hitting more muscle groups, and also because it's really good for injury prevention. I know like something like the deadlift isn't necessarily the most optimal thing to do for muscle growth, but it's really good for knees, for example. I really enjoy going to the gym. I think it's something that really helps me to think about who I am, because I'm someone who gets really, really bored quickly over something, and having these multiple disciplines really helps me to stay focused and enjoy what I'm doing. Because if I was only doing running, I'm pretty sure I'd get sick of running very quickly. I don't have ADHD, I'm just autistic. That's not important to it, but thought I'd say. Now, my muscles used to matter the most out of anything. I used to care so much about the way I looked that I formed a teensy bit of an ED. I remember doing things like these 1700 calorie cuts. Now that I look back at it, it's stupid, and I don't intend that for anyone. For those of you who know, I eat over like 3,000 to 4,000 calories a day now. I don't track anymore. I used to. I do from time to time just to see whether I'm eating enough and the right foods, but I have enough knowledge now to know that I'm having enough proteins, carbs, and fats. But anyway, you're here to learn about the gym and running. Why do I love the gym? Because it's fun. Because I like to see the muscles grow, and I like to see the weights go up. I remember when I could only do 90 kilograms on a deadlift, but now I'm up to 120, which is, crazy to think about. But I love it. And let's talk about the swimming and cycling. You haven't seen me swim because I'm not filming myself in a public swimming pool. I wouldn't know where to start with asking for consent from people. But cycling you have seen. Oh my days, that has absolutely destroyed my legs. Like, oh, I don't know what I'm doing right now, but um, I think that all of these things are going to compound eventually to really strong legs, because at the end of the day, I'm not worried about my cardio. My cardio is fine, but my legs are going to give up. And that's where doing things like squats and hard cycling sessions are really, really going to help. I also really wanted to talk about the danger of going to the gym as well, because if I focus too much about going to the gym and doing really high volume, more bodybuilding style of training, I'm going to get really fatigued, which is why I prefer to do lower reps, lower sets, but higher weights. So higher intensity, lower volume, because that's what's really helping me to still get stronger and get bigger, but also without the fatigue of higher reps. Right. Hope for the young. Let's talk about it. It's the time. Why am I running this? I'm running this because the charity Hope for the Young deserves some attention. It deserves some money. It deserves you to go into your bank accounts, to look at it, and to give the numbers on that screen or in that wallet to them, to that beautiful charity, because they deserve it. Who are they? Hope for the Young. They help young refugees and asylum seekers to have a platform in our country. They have mentorship and education and all that beautiful stuff. And it matters to me because my mum was actually a mentor for them and really helped one of the young people to have education and a life, to get into cycling, in fact, and really enjoy what's happening. So, if you can, please give them money, support my journey, because I literally can't run it if I don't raise enough. So help me, help them. Let's do this. Okay? Thank you.